Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Let's the
X gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna say that now.
Yeah, James Gunn's gonna get the X tonight.
No, he's not.
Hard on James Gunn.
You can. I'm here.
No, it doesn't matter, little movie raptor.
We'll see.
His baby hand.
I'm gonna go hard. You know what? I'm calling out James Gunn, and I'm gonna call out also that King of Nerds. That King of Nerds.
What do you do?
He wouldn't even call me because he doesn't want me to cover this heat that I'm gonna throw towards James Gunn's way. I'm just gonna lay it on thick. I'm going old school Max. There's going to be 100 videos.
All right, so this is going to be a cringe video.
No. There's not going to be. Cringe.
Hey, Kamikaze.
I'm just preparing myself. Let's go.
Yes.
Hey, Kamikaze.
I'm going to put my cringe hazmat suit on, so I'm able to take it.
What's that mean, Cal? Good evening, Joe Stolen.
Cal, no. If you don't know what I mean, it's basically because my Twitter account got suspended.
We can still, Cal. We can still
X. We can give it to them, right?
Yeah, bruh.
We can still do that.
Okay, so what am I talking about? I can't even find my thumbnail. Well, James Gunn.
Good.
I put a clown nose on him, and
Why?
that means I'm serious.
Well, at least you didn't put tape over his mouth.
That's true.
Tears.
Well, so what's going on? It's another. This is actually, I'm not very happy to give this news. It's just that, unfortunately, the DC messaging is just bad. Still, it's like worse than it's ever been. Regardless of
worse than it's been.
Yes. With the releases that are still there. And then, yes, even these new animated movies. Even these animated movies. Oh, Voltaire's here. Hey, Voltaire.
Hi and hello, everybody.
I'm calling out Kingdom of Nerds.
Oh,
the King of Nerds. No, I'm just kidding. He's great.
He deserves it, but go ahead.
He deserves. Well,
no, he doesn't.
I think he didn't. I think he was afraid for me to go after. I didn't even heard from him.
He knows you're tired all the time, and he was like, this time, Max, I'm gonna let him sleep.
No, it's the topic. It's the topic. I know.
No, it's not. It's like he's getting
the last
older,
thing I heard from him
sleep and need naps and stuff, and he was like, "I'm gonna let Max have this one." No. I'm telling you.
No, I'm actually. This makes me sad. I think the messaging is still all over the place. Now this is a small. This isn't a big deal.
Max. The messaging is exactly the same.
No, people. Look, it's a small thing, but here's the proof. Here's the receipt. It's not a big. I'm not going to be hyperbolic and say this is the worst thing ever. A lot of you lefties so upset with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony's here too for the call out. Right, James Gunn.
I know Anthony's going to be on my side.
It pains me to put a clown nose on James Gunn.
There is no message.
Can you put? Yeah, there is messaging. It's just mixed, and people still don't understand.
I read the article. A fan asked him if this is a part of your DC, and they said no. It just
it was already branded.
Your nerd, be nice
to let this come out. Thank you. I appreciate that coming from you. That makes a lot. Before you start, you're pathetic. All right, now go to your BS. Thanks for
on the word of the day.
Appreciate
Pathetic.
that.
Jesus.
I
Jesus.
appreciate
there's
that.
nothing wrong with what he said here. This is like the main mistake.
Well, what did he say, Max? I haven't seen this.
Well,
article.
it's released for DC Universe movie.
Yes, it's set in a Tomorrowverse, which you know is that have not been great because DC animated movies has not been great lately. It just
Well,
has.
no, it's branded. This is his new thing, right? DC Universe movie, and then he's like, no, it's not, which is already confusing slightly. It's not the end of the world. It's not a real crisis. The title of the stream is definitely clickbait.
Although,
It's not a real crisis, but the real crisis is the decisions to begin with, which I think we all know now to be true. I think it is promoting these movies before the reboot for a year is very detrimental and confusing as a brand.
This movie doesn't has nothing to do with the live action movies. It don't. This is
I know, but they let
this
it go
is
out
sad.
with the logo there as the new DC Universe movie, and that's slightly confusing. It's not the end of the world.
DC Universe movie.
Hey, Bruce,
But isn't it called the DCU?
Yes.
No,
not DCUM. Or
I
whatever?
called you out. I called you out, man.
No, it's the thing. It used to be called DC animated movies. I
DCAMU.
Like I don't care. Like,
So, I mean,
Brian says it's not Gunn's fault. You get confused. I'm not confused.
I mean, Brian is.
I understand this
A
is
little bit. I agree with Brian.
I'm not confused. I know this isn't part of Gunn's thing, but I think the rest.
So then, why is he on the thumbnail?
Because I think the rest of the audience is confused.
Why is that his fault?
Because messaging is very important for the president of the company. It is.
I mean, go read what he said on when the fan action.
Grow up. Oh, the Punishers tell me to grow up, old man. Well, all right. It's a simple mistake. They forgot the word animated.
That is true.
It's still.
Is that true? That's a mistake.
You let this be promoted, and now it's deleted. So what happened?
What was it promoted at?
It was Comic-Con and stuff. It was announced at Comic-Con.
At least it didn't go a year before they announced it.
No, it was announced.
Dude, they already corrected it. What is this?
Wait, hang on. So this was out there, and then James Gunn put the kibosh on it?
No, fan action.
No.
Just that it's part of his.
It's literally
universe,
just a marketing error, Voltaire.
Yes.
That's been corrected.
Right.
Yeah, $multi-million.
And that early James Gunn, a
Oh
clown
my
nose on the
God.
thumbnail,
Come on.
dude.
It's
Come on.
It's not that serious.
Exagerado.
It was really not that serious.
It's not that serious. No, not this instance. But
Because this movie was
overall-
this movie was probably in development before James Gunn came out.
I know.
Yeah, dude, you're the one. Look at that. Look at what Drogo said. Max is making me. You're confusing people with how non of an issue this is.
It's a small,
and your reaction
it's
to it.
It's still a branding issue that we're still getting. And to make this work, he's got to be very. Thank you. I'm delusional AF. He's got to be very
What I'm here
careful
for.
with messaging and branding in the future, and it's still a mess.
Okay, we can agree that it's sloppy, right? That's super duper sloppy by them.
I mean, it's not his fault that whoever branded this post, I guess whatever teaser, put DC animated. I mean DC.
Don't shoot the messenger, everyone. I'm just saying you got to be careful in the future, especially when you're trying to get people back into the theater. It's still confusing. Not this part.
That they need to get back in the The people
I know
that need to
this.
get back
I know this part is not part of his new universe.
No,
okay?
this
It was
is
being
about
developed.
if you watch the Tomorrowverse, this is a part of the Tomorrowverse. Started with
It's not part of the Tomorrowverse. Oh, sorry, it is.
Thank you,
It's not-
Degrassi.
Yeah, it's a
Oh
part.
my god.
Sorry, yes.
Can we be nicer to Max about it?
And I watched the new DC animated movie by the Tomorrowverse, and that one, this universe has not been great ever since the Long Halloween. So it makes sense why they're rebooting this universe and to end it with every universe for this movie.
I'm sorry. He is. I think you're right, Axel.
So did Disney apparently.
He doesn't like Australians. It's really
Neither does Disney. Dude.
Yeah. I'm just saying this adds to the whole whole problem of promoting old movies for a year, which we said was going to be an issue, and then announcing a reboot, and then still you have this. You know what, Punisher, you're absolutely right, and you know what the consistency is. I am very critical of these executives that make lots of money across the board.
Incredibly frustrated.
Oh, right?
Yeah, you're very critical. I don't think you know what they do. I don't think you know their job.
I don't think
You're critical of people you don't know their job.
I think I'm very critical
Although she has to
of
go to
executives,
Bob Iger, the Disney executive,
just like I would
and
for
other
video
people.
game companies, just like I would do for PlayStation or Xbox.
I don't think you know about that either.
Or Sega.
What you don't.
Well, hang on a second. I'm confused. What is controversial about what Max is saying here? I don't understand what the problem
It's not about what he's saying.
It's about the reaction to something as stupid as marketing, like one word.
something that
It's
was
like
a
putting
mistake
James Gunn under, like, when you're under a microscope, you're gonna find anything you want to find.
I said, didn't I
If
say this is?
you have a microscope,
Didn't I
you're
say
gonna find
this
it.
Didn't I say this is not that big of a deal? This specific instance, it's just in general.
Well, if it's not that big of a deal, that
Why is this the main
thumbnail
story?
says otherwise.
It was a joke. It was hyperbolic.
Come on,
I
Max.
put the
Come
thumb.
on, Max.
This
I
is
did
Max walking it back.
No, I did
It's
it
a
on
joke?
purpose.
Wait,
Yes.
so it's a joke?
No,
But
it is.
Explain
an
the
issue.
joke to me, because it seems
It
like you're
is-
saying the joke would be to
Please,
It is an
please,
issue.
please
Saying
explain it.
Saying it's
I know you like-
saying it's
I-
a crisis is a joke.
I know in the
Wait,
past
wait.
you like making fun of executives and your thumbnail and stuff like
Yes.
that. But why?
Wait, what are we complaining about now?
They're complaining about
this.
I'm saying calling it an absolute crisis is a joke. Calling
What?
it an issue is not.
That
I do
that's
think
all
it's an
understandable, because it's literally Justice League Crisis on Infinite
Yeah, it's
Earth.
just
So you
Justice
can
I
see
League.
did
that.
a joke
But
based
it's
on
the James Gunn with the clown nose
and the gun
aspect.
crisis. Yeah, crisis. of
Wait,
message.
wait.
There
What did
is no
Kevin
gun
Smith have to
crisis.
do with it, though, in that thumbnail, Max?
What's what?
What did Kevin Smith have to do with the thumbnail?
I just was looking through my and I like when he's like going like that.
Oh, what the
And
hell?
why is there, like, what was that weird Band-Aid with the thing? Is that, like, a health issue he's having, or what?
A Band-Aid?
Yeah, put it up for a second.
I couldn't even find it.
Max needs help
You
with his,
can't find your own thumbnail.
I know I have too
Max
much.
needs help with his thumbnail.
All right.
game.
So that was,
If you, I mean, it's just a simple error mistake that the DC animated team, whoever made this poster, whatever you want to call it.
wait, what's
All right,
wrong with
Hey,
let's-
Rhea.
You know, hello,
What's
Ray.
wrong?
How are you there?
Hey, if you're getting here, please thumbs up the video.
Can we
I
catch
wanted-
DL
I
up?
just wanted a hot topic tonight. That's all.
I
Can we
don't
catch
understand
DL up so he could yell at Max too?
I don't understand what's going on.
Exactly.
No, it was
Watch
like
this.
it was
This funny.
Put that
Max
thumbnail
roast.
back up. Put that thumbnail back
But I
up.
saw the
Watch this,
thumbnail.
DL. Watch this. Watch this. Put that
no,
thumbnail back
It was
up.
a simple mistake that the DC team.
Okay,
made.
that's the thumbnail. Look,
Yeah.
look at the offense made.
Yeah,
to
what's
earn
the
this
ER?
thumbnail.
What's that
don't
ER
like-
thing
yeah,
to the right of Kevin Smith?
Oh,
What the
that
hell?
eraser. It's an eraser.
Oh, it's an erase. I thought he's going to.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
even
robot.
look
This
like a
thumbnail is
eraser.
so confusing to the audience.
Yeah, dude, this
Yeah, it's confusing to me. Like, what's
this thumbnail is
Not an
avant-garde.
eraser.
Yes, it's art. It's
It's
Avant-garde.
avant-garde.
That is
This
not
is an
eraser.
avant-garde
It's
thumbnail.
random.
This
Okay?
is why I didn't
Random-
wake Max up
I
tonight.
think Tilda
Random-
Swinton should have been in this thumbnail.
random PNG files that I have on my computer.
You could have just look up a random eraser instead of whatever the hell is this is.
It was an
God.
eraser.
That is
I was
not an
looking for
eraser.
whiteout, and then yeah.
Now I think you're
thought
going
Kevin-
through a midlife crisis.
I thought Kevin Smith could sell the crisis part the way he's like.
I
I
mean,
still
although
don't
he did,
understand.
you know.
I
Well,
still
they-
don't understand what
But
the issue-
you also make it seem like Kevin Smith made a comment about it, talking
That
crap
is
too.
true.
Like there's a lot of
I
lot
just
of stuff
put-
going on
I
in that
just put
thumbnail.
him in the thumbnail, like
I know. I'm just
Patrick
saying what it
Stewart's
could look like.
thumbnails going like, oh, with this.
I'm
yeah.
just saying what it could look like.
DL, you
Or
said,
Michael starting crying. Yeah, I get it.
DL, you said you're confused.
Yeah, I still don't know what's going on.
Please,
Okay,
please.
So
just-
basically, promotion went out after Comic-Con for a new animated film, and it was kind of branded as the new DC Universe project. And then James Gunn
And then they corrected it.
said it wasn't, and then they
James
had to
Gunn.
erase the
Fan,
tweets.
fan.
And I'm saying the messaging is still all over the place with DC. That's a small instance, but a pebble thrown into
But the
the
messaging.
big bad
Oh,
messaging issues.
That doesn't go into the core of messaging issue. That is literally a misprint, and you're saying it's a messaging issue. It's a misprint.
It's still it's PR promotion at Comic-Con.
And they got rid of it. I mean, come on, like this stuff
Pretty
happens. Look
big
what-
mistake. A lot of it.
I don't think that's a big mistake. I don't think that's a big mistake. I think the Mummy trailer going out there with just Tom Cruise going that's a big mistake. This is a freaking misprint in a poster in Comic-Con.
I just got flashback from that.
This is all. It's just. It's not even that big of a. It's
What does
DC
DL
Universe
think?
movie.
What does DL think? I'm just saying the messaging has to be very good going forward.
Okay, so
precise going forward if it's going to work.
Okay.
So what you want them to say? DC animated universe? Is that what you want?
DC.
No, I think branding it as the DC Universe movie, which is going to be different in the future, and under Gunn's, he has to be careful about what's promoted for it. And it's still very confusing to see what characters are going forward, how Superman Legacy is going to fit in with the other stuff, which I don't think it is at all.
I mean, we know what characters are moving.
Even in the slate, he's like, well, Flash kind of leads right up into Superman. How? It doesn't seem like
he never said Flash.
He never said that.
Okay, first of all,
we could go back to the pitch slate video if we want.
the people, the general audience DC needs back ain't looking at this thing.
Yeah,
Like
no,
this,
yeah.
like
No one's looking at this thing because no one treats it seriously.
This is literally a straight to DVD animated movie. That's it.
Yeah, it's like
That's
what are
it.
we?
yeah, dude.
Straight to DVD.
I
Zero
can't
audience
believe this
whatsoever.
earned a James Gunn with a funny nose. Come on.
Are you
They're
kidding?
branding at Comic-Con.
He
No,
made
who-
clear. He made
Yeah.
clear what was in the universe and what's not. Clearly,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
in
yeah.
it.
He said his
Well, that-
people. His people.
That
like
part I think is debatable in terms of what is like good messaging and stuff like that, because that part. But I'm saying this little misprint, I don't think you
Yeah.
could attribute it to
really
bad
not
messaging.
Really not a big deal.
I feel that even us
I
that have been
feel
covering, even those
Do you
that
think
covering,
do you think that James Gunn was sitting behind a curtain going, ha 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 ha, ha, let me confuse the audience?
No,
it's even-
I think it just slipped past
Do you
them,
think
that's
Kathleen Kennedy called him and said, "This is how you do
Oh
it.
my god.
This is how you do
all.
it"?
You might
And
be
then
getting-
James
you
Gunn's like,
might
"Yes,
be-
Kathleen," and he listened to it. Yeah,
Oh, I think he tore somebody a new asshole because of this, personally.
but not Kathleen. You don't
I
think?
don't think he's happy about this. The tweet was erased. That's not good. Something that was just announced.
It
at
was. What
Comic-Con?
do you mean? It was
No, he
corrected.
didn't
He's
rate-
not
no.
thinking about this at all anymore. Like it was corrected. That's it. If
Oh,
this
no,
even
this ruined his
touched this
whole night.
table, if this even touched his desk, come on.
Wow, maybe they should just.
He's on Twitter enough that he
Not
can
really.
he
He's
can
not on
stop
Twitter
this
that
from
much
being
no
a
more.
mistake.
He's in
I'm
Twitter.
sorry.
Now
He's
you're
not
now
that
you're
bad.
No,
You're being weird.
That's real. That's
That's
not being
weird.
Wait,
I-
you
I
upset
think
that
keeping
he was
track
on
of his
there too
Twitter-
much, and now
He's
you're
correcting
upset-
fans.
Right.
He's correcting fans.
Now you're
enough
upset that
that-
he's not on there now.
Hey, hey,
No,
I
I'm
love you,
saying
man.
the amount of
Okay,
time
no,
that
I'm gonna
he's
be on
spent-
Max's side now, just for the hell
Wait,
of it.
what's a Twitter?
X.
Oh,
He's on X enough.
Whatever that's called.
It's still Twitter. I don't care what
He's on X enough that this type of thing he could stop this from going through his own company.
Oh, he's all over X.
Yeah, and correcting
And I'm
fans,
not.
but he can't correct his
Tell Hadi.
employees to not brand this as his new.
No,
DC
but like
universe.
a fan acts like a simple fan. If you go down to the comments, go
Yes.
down to the comment, keep going
And
down.
then it was erased. That's not. That's it's
No.
like a slight problem, but it's still not a good look.
No, they did not
It's
raise like
not.
this. But this is still up the internet. Like you go on Twitter and it's still on the DC official page.
Oh my God! Are people really going to be confused that this is part of the DCU?
No.
They're
This is
not
a-
confused
They
and
are
angry.
with
No
the
one,
movie.
no
They are
one's
with everything
confused.
else.
No one's gonna read.
No, but bro, I'm telling you, people don't.
He said
I didn't even know this
animation, video
existed until you
games,
said
everything's going to tie together.
The
in my
only
DC
animated
universe.
thing he said was part of DCU so far was Creature Commandos.
Yeah, that's
That was
it.
it.
Creatures, boom.
That's it.
Done. Zero.
But then you
Creature
have this going out as a Comic-Con official announcement.
But that's
DC
not
Universe
part of
movie.
him. That was before he came in. This was
Man,
this
just
was-
that's why we need Aquaman released so it could be done with this, and it's everything else is gone. That's
Right.
it.
You can, think of the kids
I
who are
think-
disappointed by this.
Can I say something?
This is not modeled for kids.
All
This
the
is
little
R-rated.
kids.
Yes,
they're,
go
they're
ahead,
disappointed.
I think Crisis on Infinite Earths will just basically lead into what James Gunn is going to do next.
No, I don't.
Not
no,
not in
no,
an
not
animated.
this.
Not
This-
animated. No.
This is in the Tomorrow universe. It's gonna get resetted. I need to go. I go out every day.
I did go out more. Now I have poison ivy all over my legs.
I'm outside right now.
Ow.
So I mean,
Are you outside in the park?
Wow. Yeah, I'm in the park right now on a bench,
this
just
movie
yelling,
is literally just
yelling at my mic.
That is so creepy.
All these people walking their dogs, looking at me.
Axel says, "Bring on the DC Drogoverse." No thanks, Axel. I'd rather have James Gunn.
Yeah,
than
thank you, Degrassi. This is the end of the DC animated movie.
You haven't even seen his movie yet.
Thank you. This is gonna be the end of
Well,
every.
then if it's the end, then don't call it a DC Universe movie.
Oh
it's
my
not James
God.
Gunn's fault. It's literally the marketing team, whoever put that shit out.
Don't call it a. Who are you to say don't call it a
Don't
DC
call it DC
universe?
animated universe movie.
Please, please, Max.
Just put DC on it, then everyone will shut the hell up.
Yeah, it's not his fault because this was made before he even came in. This is literally set in the DC in the tomorrow.
Kamikaze wants to hop on.
Not this time, Kamikaze. I'll get you with you next time. I'll get with you soon.
There's too much chaos going on.
It's already people are already upset with me.
I'm not. This is expected.
People really.
This is just par for the course.
I'm just saying the confusion is real. I think
what,
it is.
From who? From who?
Not for this.
From who?
Not for this.
Children.
Okay.
In general.
So why are you bringing this up?
In general, what's going on?
Can we get one at a time, please?
Yeah.
So
sure.
why are you bringing this up if this is not part of the confusion?
I think we should.
I think
bring up
this
the
is
James
the biggest
Gunn
walk
Slate
back
video.
you've ever done. I think this is the biggest
I'm not
walk
walking back nothing. I stand by my hot
This is
take.
the biggest walk.
This
You're
is not a
moonwalking.
mistake. This is a
You're doing the
simple-
Michael Jackson
this is a simple
moonwalk.
mistake.
I could go. I could
Billie
bring
Jean
up
is
the
not your
Slate,
son.
Slate video when James Gunn is making motions like, "Ooh, flash leads right into what I'm doing with Super." I don't think it has anything.
He never say that. He never.
I will bring it up.
All right, bring it up. Let's go.
Reset.
Bring up the receipt.
Reset. It's very. You just say reset.
Show me the Carfax.
MME bingo. James Gunn
No.
or Kathy find out today.
Oh,
Who
God,
did
yeah.
that?
Okay, guys, everybody understand that this is Max is lifting. He's doing the curls for the girls. He's lifting. This is high key
He
Max.
hasn't touched those things since he opened
This
them.
is high key.
No, he's
Max.
sore. He's
I
sore.
touched
Elevated
it. I
testosterone
touched it.
Max.
When did you
I
touch
accidentally
it?
walked into it.
Show me where
and
you
hurt my
touched it.
toe on the floor. Yes, I touched it.
Oh, okay. I haven't started lifting yet.
Yeah.
I lifted a few times.
Okay, well that's high T Max, everybody.
High T Max.
Elevated testosterone.
Do you want me to just
This
tell
is
you?
high team.
That elevated IQ, apparently.
Ooh, got him.
Kidding, Max. Love you.
We got
He had to
a
say that joke,
7-month
come on.
member chat.
Member chat.
Member chat. Don't.
This
Oh
is-
my God! You
Don't
can
forget
actually
to
show
like the
them now.
stream.
This is a big thing. Thank you, Jeffrey
Wait,
Miller. They
you
haven't
can
had it
show them
before.
now?
Yeah, they fixed it.
Wow! Finally,
Wow.
StreamYard, you
StreamYard.
company that takes, congratulations!
I don't even know what you guys are
It
talking
took them
about.
about a year to add
We're
that.
talking about high T. High
What's it?
T stream.
Oh, you're not talking about Tina? Oh, okay.
Tina.
All right, I'm gonna find the James Gunn Slate video. Let's go
Tina?
through this now.
Huh?
Let's go through it
You'll
because
see that I'm
Tina's
right.
Why?
mad.
It's just gonna get you mad again.
No, I'm not mad.
Because I don't think
You're
we
mad.
need to go over
What did
it.
I say? I don't think he could
You
accomplish.
said you
all
hate
this.
James Gunn.
No, I did not. I said
Oh.
I don't think he could accomplish all this. I said ahead of time, announcing all this stuff before you promote a year worth of movies is a huge mistake, no matter who's doing it.
So what did they do?
What do
They
you
did
do? It's
what-
not.
they
It's
did
not
what
his
So what did they
fault.
do?
It's not his fault. The Flash was in production.
They go with The
before he
Rock?
became, the good.
No, if you're gonna do it, don't announce. Don't announce it. Let the movies land first.
No,
and
no,
then
but
announce the
you need to
reboot.
get the
Or behind scenes.
investors for the
You need
investors.
The investors. The investors
You
make
need,
the
they need
call.
to
You
hear
know
that.
right?
They need to hear that so they get money. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they have no
that's
money.
pretty much it. The investors.
So what do you do?
Ouch, Brian. Oh, there's nothing high T with
He's
that.
right with me.
Good
I
God.
feel a lot
I'm more of a
of
high
T-
C
I
guy.
feel a lot of T
Wow,
on this panel.
Brian. Thank you.
We're pumped in high T, Brian. You're
Well,
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
I
Miller,
got a
$1.99
big dose.
super
I got a huge dose since seeing Barbie again. By the way.
Nope.
You get high T by
We got a
seeing
super
Barbie?
Oh yeah, turns into
Not
a
high
man.
T.
Turns into a real man raptor.
Dia saw Oppenheimer.
I'm a sexual tyrannosaurus now.
Dia, what was your thoughts on Oppenheimer? I saw the video earlier. That was good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I figured what we could do. So every time someone speaks, they're big on the screen.
Wow.
I'm not talking though. We already failed.
If you want to keep up with that, good luck.
We're all right. Because then that gives me a headache. That's a nice
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
CJH, but then you were doing that before and you were trying really hard, and I appreciate the effort. But then I get a headache. I let this switch.
Yeah, it looks too much like Ang Lee's Hulk, and it's just like, guys, calm down.
Oh, you made it. You just sold it to him. He loves it.
I know.
Max, super sticker from Jeffrey Miller. Thank you for the super sticker.
Yes, we really appreciate it. I think this would be beneficial to go through this, even if you're not critical of Gunn.
Why?
Can I say
Do you
before we watch it?
Max, can you answer? Max,
Hey,
can you?
I'm James.
You didn't answer me.
Go ahead.
What do you tell the investors? They have to do the quarterly thing, phone calls and stuff like that. They get money from this. They need money.
You could still say that we're working on new projects.
you
want to make sure
cannot.
everything's right, and we want to make sure that we promote.
They already
this.
do that. They do that every
promote
day.
this
They do that
year
every
worth of
day.
movies.
They do that every day. This is a quarterly call. You can't do that. They do that every day. We're working on movies. This is like, you got to be specific. What's going to get money in? What's going to get money in? He had to do this.
I don't think so. Who left?
CJH. You know, ultimately, people attack Max for going after these executives, but these are the big bosses. Everybody.
They make a lot of money.
And-
I don't
and-
get why people.
Why people? Hang on. Let me finish my defense.
Hey, Thorough, what's up?
Here's the thing: when it's your business and you're the boss, you're the head of the snake. So you can't just say, "Oh, that's the marketing team." That's like me as a lawyer. If I go in front of a judge and one of my pleadings is wrong, I can't say, "Oh, my secretary messed up." Just going to tell me to shut the fuck up, or sorry, shut the f up. So you can't. He's allowed to criticize these executives and the marketing department. Everything falls under him on some level, and that was a mistake. And
it's a small mistake. I didn't say it was. I did the thumbnail just for fun.
I think the problem is there's no like we all knew this. It's not like we're trying to judge. We all know that this is gonna we're seeing it DC fall apart this year. At least for these last couple movies, we know how we're making memes about Aquaman. We know he had to do this no matter what, and we all knew this was gonna happen. Maybe not to the degree of Flash.
I also
but after Shazam, we were like, all right.
I also think the criticism on Twitter is real too. Like, okay, he should. This was just a slip up, but he corrects everyone on Twitter. But
this is not Twitter. This was on Threads.
Right.
This is on Threads. Okay. Whatever you call that Instagram.
Oh, so it doesn't count Threads. That's
a fan asked him, "This is a part of your universe." He said,
if it wasn't even on Twitter,
and then it got deleted. That's not a good. That's
but it was not deleted. It's like the official DC Crisis on Infinite Earth. That thing is still on the DC official Twitter account and everything. It's not deleted. It's just it's still there. It's just he just told a friend it was a mistake by the marketing people, and that's
I don't know, Senior Nerd. I don't know. Not now. I don't know if anyone could do a great job right now. It's very confusing.
No, I don't care what Zach has to do.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think Zach could fix this either. I just think it's a big messaging problem when you're promoting these films, and we don't think it's leading anywhere. These films, and reboot's coming, and you're still trying to promote it, and then you'll see here that I'm going to expose the truth that he said Flash leads right into what I'm doing here.
Say reset.
He could also be mean in terms of the presentation, and that leads us to, it could be a presentation.
I don't get why we have to even go over this video. We heard like 5.
I want to. It's going to help. Maybe
He's
I'll
showing
be
receipts.
It's gonna help what?
He's showing receipts.
That what he announced here can still be confusing to what's going on now, and I don't think they
to
link
you
up
it
at
may
all.
be confused, not to us.
It's not. Yeah, okay.
I understand it's.
Let's
that's the thing, though. I kind of agree that it is a little bit confusing, especially with this Blue Beetle character.
Yeah.
I understand that is confusing.
And you know what?
And I've been on Max's side when it came to. I think maybe audience confusion is a thing for the Flash calling. Of course, there's other factors.
Even Kelly disagrees.
Kelly's gay.
Okay, but I understand that. But my point is, he can't do anything else. They have to just weather that storm of just these are the last remaining projects left. Even though he wants nothing to do with them, I'm sure he wants nothing to do with them.
But he kind of seemed like
this is the job, though.
Some of them were leading into what he's doing, and I doubt they are. Well, I won't know.
Well, he tried to work it. I'm sure he tried to work it.
I'm sure the moment he said that any of those movies are not part of his new thing, nobody would go see them.
It would be even worse, maybe. He has to give a little hint.
So he has to kind of do PRBS.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he has to.
He does have to dance on that line. He really does.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's a fair thing. All right, let's see.
Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds.
I don't like his tone when he said Batman. What do you think of that?
What do you mean?
Let's hear that tone again. Let's he almost wanted to swallow.
Right. We're labeling.
And also, this video was in March.
Done.
Like it
the
could
Batman
be,
2 is done.
Like we're probably gonna get an updated version of this video probably in the next couple months or next year.
Well, right now he's talking about clearly labeling
everything
things.
Since March has changed.
That's important to go over.
We have directors.
I don't think I'm silly to say that. Clearly labeling these projects.
I'm not calling you silly. You just overreact to every little thing that he does.
That is true.
Because I care.
Words matter.
Who cares?
Well, he cares about crapping on.
Of course he does.
Wait, so the rest of us don't care about DC that's been a fan for almost 40 years?
Don't straw
you don't
me.
care at all.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
No,
Have a good night.
No, you.
Oh my God.
He better not be mad. Okay,
good. Love you back.
I was like, he agreed with me. Well, okay.
He agreed with you?
Yeah, it's a surprise.
I got some breaking news.
That's far and few between.
Wait, unless it's an Aquaman 2 trailer, let's keep going.
No, WGA strikes apparently going to sit down with studios.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right.
DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky
Even
in
they
terms
want
of the
Max to
4
move on.
projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Yeah, great
Shazam
movie.
has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly.
Connects very well. This movement here with his arm.
Because he does his own thing.
What do you want him
Wait,
to
so
say?
he
Like,
has
you
to
already
do
know
it.
Oppenheimer.
He has to do it.
So he actually did not.
I'm hearing
say
cringe in his voice. He doesn't like this.
His new universe.
Yeah, like
It
we know
fits
what
very
happened
well.
to that universe. I don't
I'm
know.
hearing cringe
like
in
this
his voice.
video is from March and everything ever since that movie, like is dead. Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
the
I'm
graphic.
looking at his
I'm-
performance now. I'm seeing he does not want to do this. I could tell.
Mhm.
There's these little things. The way
This
he's
is
saying.
part of the
He almost
job.
wanted to laugh at himself when he says connect. He almost wanted to laugh at himself. He
He's
has to
like
do it.
he's using the motion connect. And
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Oh, it's really connect.
Like, going over
Into
this
The
video,
Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the
I believe
entire
it.
DC
You-
universe.
he
Then
said
move into
reset,
Blue Beetle.
reset.
And then we move into
Blue
Blue
Kid
Beetle
who's a
about the presentation.
Bam.
He's talking about the presentation. Now we move into Blue Beetle, which is going to be da, 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 da.
All right.
marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter,
Aquaman 2 deletes. Okay, and we have
and there's already articles that Aquaman 2 is his own stuff. It's just separate from everything. So
see, we're all. I honestly think the panel's confused altogether.
I'm not.
I'm not confused.
I'm not. I know exactly what's going on.
It leads in, and then
he's
Aquaman
working
2
until
goes right
Aquaman 2 is out of the theater. Then he's like, boom. Okay, now this is the real freaking DCU. That's what he's doing. He has to work around it.
onto the panel, please.
I know exactly what's going on behind
well,
the scenes
listen,
eyes.
people aren't showing up at the theater.
That's
not his
They are for Barbie.
That's not his fault.
Yeah, the Barbie should join the DC universe then.
No.
Barbie's right next door. Dude, Barbie's right next door his office. He could talk to all those people.
That is, I mean, that is a Warner Brothers movie, yes.
Crucifer, I am a bit confused. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because like you got one movie coming out, right? Literally in August.
Yes.
And then you just recently had The Flash, which reset. He says resets everything, basically reboots. But then you got a DC animated movie stuff, right? And I'm all confused by that.
Well, even seeing The Flash, I don't know how.
These are projects that were already in development before he got there.
Yeah, it was.
It's not like this Crisis on Infinite Earth was put in production in January.
Like what Rufus, what he said is right. Like those DC animated movies in development for.
Yes, I'm telling you. Once Aquaman's out the door, DCU. This is the DCU. Once, because Blue Beetle's gonna bomb, right? Blue Beetle's gonna bomb. We're all seeing this coming, right?
Unfortunately,
we all agree here.
unfortunately.
Who
that
thinks
was
it
the
has a
start
chance?
of the DCU, and you know what they
No,
told him?
he's doing that to try to get. He's trying to get money, people to go see that movie. Once it bombs, once Aquaman comes out, whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen with Walkman, but I think it's gonna bomb. DC, okay, he doesn't have to worry about any of that anymore. He doesn't have to worry about marketing, none of that crap. He could do his own thing finally.
Start. He said that.
What he said?
We said what? You said what?
He said the Blue Beetle is the first DC Universe movie.
No, he didn't.
No,
he said
the first character, and that is, I agree with Max. That is really weird messaging for a general audience. For a general audience, he's trying to get people to see the freaking movie,
and then
because that's his job. He didn't make that movie, but he's in charge of it now.
And I have a clip.
He's the stepdaddy, and he's going to make sure
we're
that
in the same spot with. Who wants to go support this too when they basically say, show us the money or this character is not going to continue again? You can't do that to every single character and then fulfill all the promises you made with your slate.
Blue Beetle is continuing.
No, listen to this. This is the man himself, the new Blue Beetle, speaking about when he spoke with James Gunn. Let's react.
Also, this is way before the strike,
this?
by the way.
I don't know. This was recently.
Because the director came out a few days ago on Twitter or today saying
I'm bringing receipts. I don't know why everyone's.
Hold on, I'll be right there. Go ahead, play your video.
Okay, no, this is recent, and he basically did the same thing as all of everyone else. Oh, Shazam, Wonder Woman. Well, we'll have to see if it makes money.
Never say nothing. He never say nothing about Shazam. That movie was right out of the waters.
All right.
We all want to know about the future of Blue Beetle. So, Cholo. I have had the pleasure of getting to speak with Mr. James Gunn and the whole DC fan.
So he spoke with James Gunn. That's great.
That don't look like good news to me.
And I actually think that this might do well after the first weekend if it's a good movie, it gets good word of mouth, that it won't have a huge drop and it'll just be a consistent money maker. It's not going to be not going to blow the box office away.
I'll say this: I hope Blue Beetle makes money. Like it's the first Latino superhero movie ever.
Yeah.
So I hope it does make
money.
The
fire cast. Look at that.
Oh, the cast looks great.
And at the end of the day, I think first we have to cross this first hill, right, and introduce Jaime to the world. But I think it's up to the audience to watch the movie. It's up to everyone to
right about
the movie, and it's so wonderful that we get to make movies like this. And if it does well, we'll get to open more doors for more Blue Beetles, and not even just for the people up here, but we got a whole thing set up. So
okay.
Here's I posted an article in the private chat, Max.
That is
from 19 hours ago.
Yeah, like that's true. If the audience show up, we will make them all. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, we're in the same
He's
situation.
being honest. That is being honest right there.
So yeah, that's probably the most general statement he could ever make.
Yeah, but it feels like every single thing DC has still lacks the confidence to say we're going to move forward. You have to. Everything has to be a rousing success to move forward, and that's where I take issue with the. That's where I said I had issue with the slate to begin with. I'm
Max,
like, I don't see that any of the stuff is what.
Be patient.
Okay, I could criticize it now because they're saying it's the first character in his universe, and there's still some uncertainty even with this character.
No, I just gave you.
Okay, well, I'll bring this up. There's still uncertainty here. People need to show up, or we don't know if we're going to see Blue Beetle.
Yeah, but he was given an honest answer.
You don't feel that when the new characters introduced to Marvel.
If all the people that are being on DC right now, and there's a choice. You cannot see the movie and just move on.
I think too many people have moved on, Bruce.
They're not moving on. They're still hating on DC from the sidelines.
I'm not hating. I'm sad. I'm sad that it's still so much confusion and there's not a lot of love for the movies. Yeah, I'm
just because these movies didn't do well in the theaters, they were good movies. The audience loved them.
But Blue Beetle, a new character,
Flash has been making tons of money on VOD the last 4 weeks.
What I'm trying to say here is a brand new character in James Gunn branding. He said that's important in his video. we don't know. It's very uncertain. When you introduce a new character in the MCU, it's a very different experience.
That's because we don't. Let's stop
can't
comparing.
compare the DCU and MCU.
Yes,
you can. Totally different animals.
That movie been established for 15, 16 years.
They want that success. You definitely could compare.
No, you cannot.
When you introduce a character in the MCU, you have some confidence that you're going to see this character again. I don't feel that.
Where's Charlize Theron?
I don't feel what she's.
You see her in the next Doctor Strange movie. Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, but like this different. Like this,
it's very easy. It's not a bad criticism to say. I still feel this uncertainty even when a new character is introduced. When James Gunn says this is one of the characters that's going to be in our DCU, and there's so much uncertainty, it feels like it's going to bomb, and people don't have the confidence there.
Are you going to go see this, Max?
Yes, day one. Day one. I'm very happy with the representation. I don't think it's going to be an amazing movie. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it exceeds my expectations. I hope it's going to be a fun movie. No, I definitely want to see this day.
I'm gonna wait for reviews.
The behind the scenes that they released today, the action scenes it's been great.
Yeah, there's some cool new scenes that have kind of raised my anticipation level a little bit.
Did you see the new poster with Jaime in graduation?
And I might see this one twice just to help with the box office. I'm just saying, it's a different vibe you get when a new character is introduced here as to where Marvel, and I think people feel that lack of confidence as the consumer. I think consumers feel the sloppiness, the lack of confidence in the messaging. And I think it's a fair criticism.
It's not going to be fixed overnight.
It's not. No, it's not.
I even said when Superman Legacy comes out, it's going to underperform. It's going to happen because they have to gain the trust.
If that happens,
you think it's going to be like a Batman Begins sort of thing?
It's going to be a Batman Begins situation.
Yeah, where it needs to catch up with the audience. It needs to earn it back like Batman Begins. Yeah, I see that.
It slowly needs to earn the reputation.
Well, I want to read this because this is good.
Before you read that, let me just throw this little tidbit out. The beginning of this year, they had a series called Blue Beetle Graduation. So just saying, they tied the comics into this project.
Okay. I gotta also message CJH. CJH, we love you, bro. I don't know. He left. Hold on, let me see.
Text him after the stream. I hope he's doing okay.
I agree with Max. I just don't agree it's Gunn's fault.
It's not.
I think there is a little bit of mixed messaging. I think for the general audience, keep in mind, I'm sure people like us in the panel could keep up with what he says because we're always on his Twitter. But for the general audience,
whatever social media,
it is a little messy. Yeah,
the confidence in the air is out of the room for DC, and even with a new character, it should be exciting. Because he said this is the one that's going to definitely move forward.
Because he had to. This isn't his project.
All right,
and he's gonna.
I feel my personal opinion is that he should try to take on some of the stuff that was happening before and make it part of his universe.
Oh my god, I think he tried, dude. Oh my god,
how?
Not only that, I think he tried.
I said if Zack Snyder took over, I wouldn't want him to just cut off everything like a.
No, I would do the same thing what James Gunn is doing right now.
He tried. He reshot stuff.
Okay, well let's
release everything that is coming out this year.
Give it a chance to succeed.
Yeah, and then reset the whole thing, man.
All right, well, let's see what this article. This article is promising. Brucifer, thank you. The director is promising the story is expanding and he'll return. So I really want to see there because that's not the confidence that the actor was saying right there. We'll see. Okay, Blue Beetle director Angel Manuel Soto promises Jamie Ray's story is expanding, promising the character will return in the future. Let's get to the quote here. Soto has previously gone on record to describe how Blue Beetle fits into the DCU, acknowledging that while the story itself is a standalone experience that does not require any knowledge of the wider franchise to enjoy, it's still firmly embedded in the wider narrative. We are part of the universe. We are part of the world. We are part of the plans they have been creating for the future installments of the DCU. I also think maybe they've been... To another criticism, max expectations. I like that, Zeno. Another criticism: if this is accurate, if what he's saying, the marketing could have been better on this film too. If this is a real potential like soft start before Superman Legacy.
I mean, they spend so much money in the Flash marketing.
To stress that to the audience that this is going to be a new character for the new DCU. Did you feel that, or do you feel it's kind of mixed in between? It is mixed in between, but
I don't think.
Yeah, how awkward would it be when having the marketing for this be like, oh, this is actually part of the DCU, and then Aquaman comes out right after that, and we don't know what it is. Wouldn't that be weird?
Well, yeah, he said in the Slate video the Aquaman 2 leads into and that's still confusing of where that's going. So okay.
And also, I'm pretty sure that Blue Beetle is going to establish itself. I'm just saying, for my own, this is educated guess, that it will be set before the Flash, like many superhero movies have done before, being set before big event movies.
Now, why do you think that?
Because he said that the characters in the DCU, but the movie's not part of DCU.
See?
What? What's so hard about that? Stories and comics take place in the past all the time. All they have to do is just put it in the beginning of the movie, show right after the Zack Snyder's Justice League.
So, as an example, would be Superman Lost, right? Which in that book, Superman, you see like the stuff that happened before he goes back to Earth.
Wait, but then Blue Beetle will still be part of the narrative.
Yeah, the grass. Yeah, like Daredevil. It's not gonna knowledge some. It's gonna knowledge some stuff, but it's not gonna knowledge all the stuff.
Okay.
Just like Marvel's The Snap. Some movies were set during the snap.
Yeah.
After Endgame?
You mean after Endgame? It got confusing to the audience. There's even problems in Marvel right now.
Wait, I'm lost though because after they show it, it's still part of that. Like the story itself is a standalone experience. What does that mean?
I'm trying to highlight it.
Are you talking about the Blue Beetle movie? It's a standalone story. Like it's just it's his own story. Like yeah, it's not set.
It's a one shot.
Yeah,
that's basically what it is. It's a one shot.
Okay, so it's like so to help me understand. So is Captain Marvel considered like the movie Captain Marvel? Is that considered a one shot because that takes place before the grander narrative?
Could be.
Could be if you want to put it that way.
Can I say this?
Captain Marvel was a
I'm trying to figure this out. I just don't understand this.
This is great messaging here. I wish they had this in the marketing besides him just in an interview. And stressed it even in the trailer.
To be fair, you could tell it's not set in the past because they would have referenced Superman. They would have referenced Batman. They didn't reference nobody else. They didn't reference Wonder Woman.
To all the films from the past, yes, our movie lives in the world where superheroes exist, but that doesn't mean that a certain event or certain alliance or certain things from the past dictate where our film is going. Okay. Even though I'm really looking forward to this movie, I think it's still confusing.
I'm not confused. I'm really not. It's just I look at it as a.
If it is a DC Universe project, one of the first characters that's going to be in his universe and has the potential to continue, the branding should be a little bit better on this too. That's what I think. It should be different than Shazam 2 or Flash and all.
Oh, it's not like they probably had a whole slew of marketing. But the strike stopped it.
Also, like it's
right?
bad.
Am I correct?
The actors cannot even go promote
a lot of this marketing started before the strike happened. I guess it's possible. I guess
how long they've been on strike? What, 3 months, 4 months?
Did they even have a premiere?
They had trailers come out.
The director
wasn't
a premiere. The director wasn't a premiere and stuff like that. But not the cast because of the actor strike. So
damn.
I wish the actors would have been.
I agree with that, Degrassi. Each movie should be, but when you're rebuilding a brand and saying this is part of my universe, it should. I think the messaging is still a little mixed on this one, even. That's all.
It's
and it's not getting good projections, and I wish it would.
Well, tickets just went on sale today, which I didn't understand those projections before.
That's what
just went on today.
It was making projection based, like the people they were guessing on those projections. Now the tickets was live a couple weeks ago. Then
I don't think it will suck. I don't think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be.
If
on
you
the
know
level
Jaime
of,
from the
like,
comics,
Across the
he's
Spider-Verse or anything.
if you know Jaime, he's a fun character in the
Yes.
comics.
Very
He's
fun.
and he's a very good kid with his family in the comics. Stuff.
That's all I'm saying. We can move on to other topics. I feel like even the messaging for this is mixed.
Not for me.
Really?
I'm taking it for myself as a standalone movie that is set by himself, and that's is a Jaime movie. You know, with his family being around and stuff like that.
You know, and people wanting this movie to fail just to fail is
I don't know. That's
so disappointing.
I think part of the branding mistakes with this is in case it doesn't do good, they want it to be part of the old. And that's why they don't want to send a strong, confident message. This is our new, because then if it's a failure, then it's going to look as the new universe is a failure. I think that's part of the reason the messaging is bad, because they don't really know where they want this to fit until they get the results, because they're extremely reactionary.
I agree with King Sport. Yeah, I think Blue Beetle got that Latino community and fans and kids. I agree with that. Yeah, that is true.
What do you think of that, Voltaire? What do you think of that theory? The messaging hasn't been strong enough because they don't really know yet until they get the show me the money. Well, that was kind of the old. Now it's the new, because they don't want
so like if it stinks, they can disavow it. Essentially,
yeah, but if they really promote it highly, this is the new DC Universe character that's going to be included in James Gunn, which could have helped.
Well, did they disavow the Flash? No,
they just that movie was it didn't that movie. But
did they disavow Shazam?
No.
You know why? You know why?
Disavow Black Adam.
Do you know why? Do you know why they haven't?
Legacy is even going to mention the events of the Flash movie.
They're not in the same universe.
It's not in the same universe. A reset. Reset means reboot. It's done. Yeah, it's just done. Also,
stop trying to find faults in it before you see it. Shakes my head.
Thank God that is true.
I don't like Bruce Zeno. I don't like you guys getting along so much. I'm joking.
Also, the budget for the movie is 120 million. They're not losing that much money on the movie, anyways. They were not.
Any money they lost this year, Barbie is racking up.
Mother of cinema will take care of everything.
Yes.
Just call her the mother.
The pink princess.
I sure did.
The mother of all.
You better pray to her every day. She's saving box office out there.
The only DC movie that probably will lose money from Warner Brothers is The Flash and maybe Aquaman. Maybe we'll see about that later this year. We'll see.
Well, lucky for Aquaman that it has a clear slate. Marvel.
It's literally
Marvel
December.
moved their movie to next year. What was slated for Marvel for December?
Not this year.
Marvels.
No. That's November. It's coming out with Dune.
You don't think they'll move it back?
Nah.
Yeah, we'll see.
When this strike's got people acting a little jumpy, I'm telling you. As the strike keeps going, I think it's gonna.
They're moving Deadpool for sure. That's they moving that. That movie's not.
If the strike is still going, man. Oh my god.
No, if the strike is going, then
in October. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's not good. That's not good.
Well, nobody thought it was gonna go this long. I knew it was gonna go into the summer.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to go
AI is a big issue.
I was told 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Oof.
Possibly. So, get ready.
Damn.
Okay. Well, I don't have too many topics, so if anyone has topics, get them up here. I had a few.
I have one.
All right. Well, let me bring up mine first to get them ready. Put them in the private chat.
Okay.
All right. Let me bring up.
How much? Wait, Bruce. For how much money do you think Blue Beetle's going to open to?
Open?
Yeah. What's your guesstimation? How's it going to do?
40 to 50.
40 to
worldwide.
50. Okay.
That's not. I'll say maybe 40. That's my guess. I'm guessing. We'll see.
Worldwide, worldwide. I'm not even considering.
But it's
look at that!
Like it only has a small budget. It's not like.
Is it Antoine Fuqua?
It has a $200+ million budget.
I hope so.
I hope it's Antoine Fuqua.
The Equalizer 3, Denzel Washington bids farewell to his franchise with upcoming final chapter. I bought the first two on Steelbook, and I only watched the first one. I liked the first one. I gotta watch the second one.
Amazing.
No, I just didn't finish the second one.
Oh, you didn't finish that.
I'm very happy that this trilogy exists. I think the start of the second one that I watched was very good too. Love Denzel Washington.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to see this in the theater now that I have as long as I still have my AMC.
Yeah, it's directed by Antoine. Amazing director. He's an amazing director.
He's not as good as Queen Latifah as the Equalizer.
Yeah,
let's face it.
we don't talk about that.
Don't knock it unless you've seen it.
Well, I'll be honest with you though. This is the type of movie that I would.
Well, Equalizer's been on for how many seasons? So it's doing pretty well with viewers.
Is it still on?
Really? People watch that?
Yes, I think it's still on.
Queen Latifah has a fan base.
Yeah, she does.
She does.
She does.
Very loyal. It's small, but it's loyal. I've seen it.
Well, this is the type of movie that I wouldn't normally go to the theater for, but because I'm AMC A-list, I'm experimenting. I'm going to give a review on my experience with the product. I think it's right now. I'm impressed, far beyond Cinemark, because me and my wife have Cinemark. It's $10 a month. It's still a nice thing at Cinemark, but this is like on Movie Pass levels. When Movie Pass was the beginning, you could see as many movies as you want. And on Movie Pass, it's better than Movie Pass was at the beginning because I couldn't get IMAX or 3D with my Movie Pass. Damn. So I am actually going to give a review of my first month on A-List. I'm shocked at how good it is.
Based.
So
hey, is this some Denzel Washington's only like franchise? Because I'm
yeah, it was his first sequel movie. They just said it's his first sequel.
Oh, yeah, so it has to be, right?
I never knew that, so I just saw that in the article.
What
the hell is this stuff?
It's just
why am I getting these weird ads? Okay.
Targeted ads, Max.
No, I'm not. This is like anti-SJW ads. I'm like, what the hell? All right.
What kind of website are you on?
Yeah, what do you do?
JoeBlow.com.
Wow.
Okay, so I will probably see that, and I would support the movie renting or something, or on Blu-ray in the past. But that's the type of movie I wouldn't go to unless I was part of the AMC list. So that's a benefit too. You get to see more stuff.
Anthony. Whoa.
I've
posted my thing. It's kind of a big deal in the gaming space. So
what
out there?
Oh, Gotham Knight to get in the DLC.
Is it the Equalizer game?
No. The creative director, the game director, and I think somebody that works at WB. Well, basically the top guys at WB.
I believe it.
Have left the studio. If you want to pull up the Reddit post, you can. Matt.
Was it Rocksteady?
We will. I just want to bring up the few articles I have first, and we'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, Equalizer was a TV show. Yep, it was.
I only have a few.
What's a geezer? What's a geezer teaser? What is that?
He's talking about. Well, yeah, what's
a geezer?
He looked elderly. The original Equalizer. He had gray hair and stuff.
Oh, like a Matlock. Like
not quite that old, but
like Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, bye DL.
Oh, bye DL. Sorry.
The hot Equalizer talk was too much.
Deal.
Deadpool 3's villain actor breaks silence on MCU role. So we get a little glimpse of, I don't know. I gotta
be spoilers.
And talking to Empire, Emma Corrin revealed that Deadpool 3 isn't just their first MCU role, but also their first time playing a villain. Said, I haven't done that, and it's an itch I want to scratch.
I'm not familiar with this actress.
I don't know either.
She played what's it called? Princess Diana in The Crown.
Oh, okay. She was saying, I've heard about the project, Classic Marvel. They couldn't tell me anything about it. Absolutely nothing. Zilch. So I let him, Levi, being like, I don't know what this is about. I don't think we're going to find out from this article. Hands up, I'm not a Marvel person. I've watched Spider-Man and Black Panther. I was like, look, you're going to have to debrief me into this. It's such an intricate world. There's so much to it. It's an absolute mind F. All the language and the Easter eggs and the person was related to that person who did this. And this person came back and this person's dead. It's amazing. This is what I want. Okay, thank you. This should be at the top of the article. Who is Emma Corrin's Deadpool villain?
She's not Lady Deathstroke because they wouldn't hire a.
No, she's not.
Early speculation actor
Eddie
playing
Deathstrike.
Danger
Deathstrike,
was
sorry. Thank you, Bruce.
That was
Correcting
debunked.
That's what I'm here for.
Leading theories: Korn is playing Lady Deadpool.
I didn't wait for you to make a mistake and correct you.
In the light of rumors concerning Deadpool 3 variants, the presence of Loki's Mobius, this makes sense.
Oh, she's Gwenpool. She's gonna be Gwenpool.
Really? Nah.
No,
Really?
no, she's not. She's not. She's playing the villain of the movie.
Yeah, Gwenpool's kind of a funny villain.
No, she's not a villain though.
Well, we don't have any answers, basically.
No villain thinks they're villains.
What do you think, Brucifer? What do you think?
About what?
What she could be playing? All the speculation. I have no idea.
I'm trying to think.
Jubilee.
No.
They would have to have an Asian girl for Jubilee. They wouldn't bring a blonde.
Well, if that person's the best actor.
It's not how it works, and you know it.
Well, now the current top rumor is Lady Deadpool or Deadpool variant because of Loki's Mobius with the multiverse.
Yeah, they not playing the villain. Yeah.
Will it be Death? He had a romance with Death in the comics.
Oh, that's too.
I don't think we don't. They haven't
much
announced.
of a grand character.
Marvel Studios hasn't announced the villain of the movie yet, which is typical for a Deadpool
Yeah, we're
movie. They
speculating.
keep it under secrets, which is good.
And then this amazing movie coming out, The Marvels, has some Funko Pops. I'm looking forward to it. Receives historic Funko Pop set. What's historic about that? Ooh, that's
Matt's made a killing on Funko Pops, reselling them.
I did. Actually, my nerddom has treated me very well. Of like collecting video games.
You're
and stuff
hoarding in nerddom.
Yes, I actually should have hoarded more. I could have made a lot of money. I could have been rich.
That's a good.
But
Funko Pop.
this Funko Pop I'm interested in getting, even though I don't collect them anymore, because I think that's cool.
That's a good
I like
Funko
that
Pop.
one.
Actually, I like when they do the trio, like the 3K. That is great.
No, that's cool. Who here likes this one?
I don't like Funko Pops, but yeah, this one does pop. I like this one more than other ones I've seen.
And it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Look at
No, I actually do like this one. I don't like these things normally, but this one, I think
Kamala.
Carol
the
specifically
pose-
looks pretty cool.
I think the way they're looking is a little odd. They're all looking to one side.
It's
I don't
like
Oh,
some,
please.
I mean, most of the Funko Pops looks the same. You know.
This
Well,
new
they
set
look-
is the first non-deluxe MCU Funko Moments set that includes 3 characters. The other Funko Moments set under the Marvel banner only have 1 or 2 heroes or
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with him too. This is the closest I thought they looked good though.
These look cool though. I like these. I haven't gotten any of these. These are awesome.
Why is Hulkbuster so much bigger than Hulk? That's not right.
Hulkbuster's a little bit bigger.
I mean, if Tony Stark was smart, he would make the Hulk.
That was an amazing scene in Age of
Tremendous.
Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the only scene in Age of Ultron.
Look at Thanos.
I like the Korean chase too. Actually, never mind.
I don't know. Captain
Okay, that's
America
the cool.
fighting
That's the
Ultron
cool.
was
That's the
pretty
cool
cool.
Funko Pop. Soviet.
Oh, look at
Loki.
that, the Loki one.
I like these. I got.
Ooh, I like that one.
What's that coming out of his crotch? That's inappropriate.
That's coming out from behind him.
Yeah, it's his dick dragon.
This is his crotch. I see what you mean, though.
Yeah.
That is too suggestive.
It's got a face there and everything.
Yeah.
God
I
damn
know.
Voltaire. God damn Voltaire.
Oh wow,
Oh, that's
look at that.
pretty good.
That's clever.
Yeah.
It's a clever way of doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get it. But
All
it's
right.
clever.
Let's get
I
to.
like the Doctor Strange one for sure. That one looks right.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Taladia has one first. Let me bring this up.
You can go his first. I don't mind that.
Oh, we could put stories here?
In private
Yeah,
chat.
he asked for them.
Oh, let me do that.
Go ahead. Bring up your Barbie stories.
People didn't like me ranting on James
Shut
Gunn
up,
for an
Voltaire.
hour.
You know Barbie owns you. You know Barbie owns you.
All right.
I'm neutral. You guys, I know, are obsessed with it.
That's actually good.
America and the world is obsessed with Barbie.
That's actually pretty.
Speaking of Barbie, let me bring this up. The first weekend, the audience was 71% female seeing Barbie. This past weekend, it was 41% male.
That is huge. That is huge. For
I want to
Shout
try
out
to
to my
see
boys out there ain't scared.
Listen,
Sorry. It went from
as
29% male to 41% male. Is that what you're telling me?
John Campia said it today.
I want to correct something that happened on the previous stream. I did not intentionally put up a pool for members benefits to not see Barbie. It's just that it's so popular, unexpected popularity that
was the only reason I moved my membership up.
I am going to try to see it this week.
Move my membership down.
Yeah, Max is terrified that Barbie's going to take.
No, I am going to go see Barbie, and I honestly wouldn't if it wasn't for sort of power members. Not that I'm against it. I just didn't, I'm not, and maybe I'll love it, but I'm going to try to go this week. It's just, oh my goodness, this week. These last couple of weeks, get ready for Verizon. I am coated with, I don't know what I have, poison ivy or something all over my arm.
You better get a pink mask, boy.
We have to I want to discuss these. Sorry, Claudia, we'll get to this article in a second. These numbers that are so massively dominated by women, but the movie is killing it. Like, this is really something to take note of.
I know. And now one thumbnail for Max.
And if you think about it, it's like, this is why, they say that women are like 80% of consumerism in America, like sales and all that kind of thing. I mean, this is how you market a movie. Good golly.
Listen,
it's not just women saying it.
I'm not here.
But it was 29% men and then 41% men. It's still the vast majority is women who've seen this movie.
We have Barbies in our house. I could bring one. I actually have an Ahsoka.
Max, you will be arrested if you show up with a Barbie.
I think a good movie transcends male or female or any gender.
I'm just talking about the stats, Brucifer. The stats can't be denied.
I'm just saying. That's why this movie's doing so well.
It's going to hit $1 billion.
But it's disproportionately female audience.
It's only 59%.
And it's doing super well. The population's 50%.
There's still, 40% of that box office is still a lot, though. Male,
For second week, people. But the first week, it wasn't like that.
Barbie has
You think it's a bunch of guys that are like, all right, I'm going to go get a date. And they go to see Barbie.
No, I think it's girlfriends dragging their boyfriends. And maybe guys who said,
I dragged my girlfriend. How about that? I dragged my girlfriend.
And probably, look, after the first weekend, they said, oh, look at all the hype. Maybe it's not just a girly movie. I'll go see it after all. That would explain the increase. But it's still, the data is really fascinating to me.
Jeff Eleanor, game director. Thank you, Claudia. Patrick Redding.
Dude, he's rubbing it in.
Marty have left.
I don't like the story.
Games Montreal. Ooh.
I don't like the story.
So essentially, these were the top guys at WB Games Montreal that promoted Gotham Knights.
Shut up.
And
I'm done with
this. Calm down, Bep.
Whoa.
So I know you don't like the story, but it's facts. But
look at the thread. Look at the thread you got it in. Look at it.
Well, Kaladi's not happy about it.
He loves it. He loves it. Why do you think he's not on cam? He's laughing his ass off.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
So these people that made the game just left.
They just left, and apparently, from what I was told, it could be because of what's happening at WB Games entirely, and creative differences potentially. Could be
they created a shitty game and they got called out for it.
And no, they didn't. But they didn't. The problem is they didn't make a shit game.
You French Canadians.
Oh wait, I thought they were talking about Suicide Squad.
No, this is to do with. It says there.
See what I did there, Perp?
Yeah, I like it.
It says there.
I like it. That's a thumbs up for me.
But the fact remains is that potentially I don't think that the DLC that they had planned. I don't think it's going to happen now.
Definitely not.
That's sad.
Definitely not. That's sad because
I want new skins.
Yeah, because fun fact, the creative director for Gotham Knights actually did follow me on Twitter, and this kind of sucks now. Wish them well
because they're a nobody now.
Block them, Taladia.
No, people are really nice here. Look at that. Well, this is Reddit. People are nasty. Oh, yeah, it's like Twitter.
Of course, Reddit's being okay.
Let's get it's all the shakeups within WB, and I think what it might end up down to being is James Gunn wanted to get into games division. They didn't like the idea of James Gunn getting involved with that.
I love it that James Gunn is doing this, cleaning house. Love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame it on him.
James Gunn did this?
we don't know. We don't know.
He's getting involved in all the video games.
Yeah,
James Gunn is gonna
be fired.
No,
they're
these people
not.
quit.
He said he went on the record. These are I didn't boot them. They're just not my Gotham Knights.
Okay,
no, I'm just kidding.
That's a great.
That's
a great tweet.
I just didn't hire them. That's all.
No, I just think
they're not
Yeah,
leaving.
I
They're just not hired.
Ask me how many hours I have in this game. Hold on.
I
let me
mean,
check.
James Gunn literally did
I have
state
like
that he.
4:30.
Well, people get fired and let go in the gaming industry
Yeah,
quite
that
a
is
lot.
true.
Oh wow, and
What was
Lucifer's cool with it. Wow.
Talati, what was that quote you were
What?
about to say about from James Gunn? Go ahead. What did he
I
say?
mean, James Gunn did state that film, animation, and video games are all going to be tied into one. So my guess is James Gunn has probably said to these guys that, look, you know what, we're going to go into a different direction. We want you guys to make a DCU game, and they probably didn't like that idea, so that's why they probably left the studio.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. That's way too much. That's like a huge what if.
Maybe he started giving them some notes they didn't like, and they were delicate geniuses, so they quit.
Well,
I
this
mean, that
game
could
was in
happen.
production long before.
Yeah.
Before Discovery took over. So
Yeah,
I
this
don't
was
think-
way
It's like
before.
the old WBO. Like
This
the
is
Walter
old.
White.
This was
Yeah,
gonna
this
come
is-
out with the Batgirl movie, dude. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
they
this
were gonna line this up with the Batgirl
Yes,
movie.
this was going to line up with the Batgirl film, and it never did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
who knows what they're planning though for the video game? How integral it is going to be to the Are they still going
everybody-
to? Are they still going to allow games that have nothing to do with?
No,
James
They're
Gunn?
gonna cancel every single James Gunn game, and they're gonna straight up say Barbie game. Let's go, open world. Let's go. Let's
Barbie
go.
adventure game. Let's go.
I don't.
There's been Barbie video games for years. They
I know,
never-
but not with this movie. Now
I want a Barbie versus
There's
Sailor
gonna
Moon
be
game.
it's gonna be like Grand Theft Auto, but pink. It's gonna be amazing.
By the time they develop a Barbie game based on this movie, the
I
hype
agree,
will be
Joe.
gone.
Yeah, the hype will be gone.
Those guys on
Because-
Mr. Ali.
Dude, you as if the Barbie sequel isn't gonna be lined up for that. Come on, man.
No, it's not going to happen.
Please.
Listen, Barbie 2 could be just as popular, but there was something about the Barbenheimer meme. And memes and stuff really take your stuff to the next level.
Not for nothing. If Barbie didn't come out the same week as Oppenheimer, it would have flopped. Oppenheimer would have flopped. Barbie
Well,
carried,
hot
Barbie,
take,
Barbie
Bruce.
I don't think it
carried
would
that
have
movie.
flopped.
That is
Barbie
a hot
carried
take.
that
That
movie.
is the crazy.
Did you
hot
see
take
Oppenheimer?
in my life.
Did you see Oppenheimer?
No, I'm not going to see that.
See? You don't know.
Oh,
This is-
I just pulled the max.
This,
Yeah, well, Bruce, he is
how
like
dare
I
you,
see your
sir.
point that
How dare you,
it is
sir.
one of the modern day auteurs. Like he's one of the directors.
I
who
think
brings
this is
people
one
to
of
the
Chris.
theater,
I
one
think
of the
this
few.
might be Christopher Nolan's best. I
Come
still
on,
have
look,
to finish my
before they
review.
started the whole promotion with Barbenheimer, the projections for Oppenheimer
No, it was low. It
very
was low for
really
Barbie,
low.
yeah.
Please,
We all know
different,
it.
It was low,
different
yeah.
tape. The devs from the publishers, the devs are just doing what the Money Mind publishers ask them to make Money Mind decision. No, but from what I can tell, it's looking like they probably just felt differences. That's why, maybe.
I mean,
Let
they're
the record
hired- I
show
mean-
Degrassi said Dal Destiny would make more than Mission Impossible 7. LOL.
I mean, both movies not doing good at the box office. But
I was wrong.
You
I
are
was
wrong. You was
about
wrong.
Indian.
You
There, I was wrong about.
you are a walking L. We're coming to box
What?
office.
Oh no.
Max, I want to
Walking
let you know.
L.
I want to let you know.
Walking
this-
L.
No, he's got a W today because I downloaded Speedstone for you.
Ooh.
That's a W.
Listen, Speedstorm is going to take the world on by storm.
I don't know if that's
It is
gonna
the
be-
best.
I don't know about that.
It's the best kart racer of all time. The reason is
Like Mission Impossible to a Billion.
the crossplay is there from the start. You're going to be able. The characters are instantly recognizable and loved, and the online functionality is very good. We tested it last weekend. It was so easy to connect with friends.
Here's the
And
thing.
it's really good.
You
really
heard
good.
about the Switch 2 coming out next year?
It's going to be free to play, so you have no reason not to play with your friends.
Max, you heard about the Switch 2 coming out next year?
I've heard things. Yes.
Yeah, but they say by the end of next year.
Oh, will it still be? Will it be as powerful as the 360?
It's probably gonna be. I mean, the rumors say it might be PS4 levels, like PlayStation 4, like the last generation. Which, I mean, If it's true, that's
I'm interested to see what they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to do it.
They said it's going to be LCD.
Can they update their graphics, please? The fact that they got away with that Legend of Zelda game, that last one, the fact that they got away with that shit. Oh my god. Sorry.
4K 60. That's what you want.
Thing was exactly like the first one. Looked worse.
Well, not for nothing. The Switch is all it is a portable, a more portable Wii U. Same graphics.
But they need to update. They need to like.
They need to. Yeah, they need an update.
They need to put. If they could put the PS4, because that's good. If you put like PlayStation 4 or Xbox specs on the next generation Switch, that would be good.
And how about controllers that don't drift?
Oh,
yeah, that should have been. There is no excuse from them not fixing it because literally the things removed from the system, so they could have made the new Joy-Con and you could have just slid it on. There's no reason.
Take advantage of Zeno saying something positive about Gotham Knights. Thank you, Zeno.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
You know, Nintendo will do what they always do.
I love
they'll release a new console and then they'll just remake whatever was on the Switch and call it new. They release the old Nintendo games and everybody will buy it because they're blinded by Nintendo.
But this one is gonna be LCD screen. But I hope it's like at least 1080p. Please be 1080p instead of 720.
What is it? Nintendo and 1080p that goes together?
I mean,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I already can get 4K out of my Switch.
Barbie should release a console.
All right, so this is from Anthony. A new IMDb listing for Halle Berry and Famke Janssen's assistants have been added to the crew list for Deadpool 3. They were previously rumored to be reprising their roles as Storm and Jean Grey in the film. Awesome.
That's awesome. I like the both was great.
Seems very likely that you're going to get this. It's going to be a celebration
of the Fox universe.
Oh my god, they're totally gonna make a Halle Berry accent joke. Remember how she changes her accent?
Hold your horses.
From the first one? Oh my god.
Hold your horses.
I don't want to hold my horse.
What?
It says there, grain of salt leak. There has been evidence proving to it being false.
Don't buy this. I think it's. I would say this is about 75% going to happen.
I believe
it's
because if you bring back Hugh Jackman,
yeah,
you have to bring back everybody from the previous movies.
Well, you don't have to, but it's
everybody.
And also, this movie is going to be set.
Vinnie Jones is Juggernaut.
It's going to be set probably in the Days of Future Past timeline, like the one that we set. So, you know, I can't wait to see them in the comic accurate suit from. Can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be great.
You think all the X-Men are going to get comic accurate suits?
Yes,
all of them?
We saw
you guys.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
We saw it with Patrick Stewart and Doctor Strange too, with the X-Men '97 costume.
Sure. Oh man, I just hope you guys don't hype yourselves up for that.
Famke
and the Mohawk.
Janssen,
that's going to be great. Yep.
The one villain I wouldn't mind being off by.
Slow down.
You mean
GoldenEye.
You mean married to Max?
Oh, she was amazing. Well, she still is.
Speedstorm is legit. Oh my god, Brian.
A fun fact for you guys.
I'm telling you, Speedstorm is legit. See, Brian. It's not free. It's end of September.
It looked really good when I saw Brian playing it.
It's not free anymore. That's cool. Damn.
It will be at the end of September. It was a
benefit. Too long. That's too long.
You could buy it now for like 30% off.
No,
it's like
that's too much.
Or $30.
I'm waiting for his free then, Max.
I would wait anyway because then you're going to get more tracks and characters.
I literally can't.
You can't wait.
It's going to be a free game when it releases.
I literally can't afford it.
Well, then wait. We're going to have a big party when it goes free to play.
But when am I going to street fight you?
We could do that this week.
IRL?
Brucifer, we have to bring that up.
No, Street Fighter 6.
Oh, I see. That's bad.
Brucifer, you, Kamikaze, Max, a little movie prep, all on Street Fighter 6.
Okay. Yes, I can make it happen. Let me get to this next Anthony update. I did not know this. More Fantastic Four casting rumors.
I'm at this point. I'm just sick of this casting rumors.
You told me to bring this up.
No. I said we get to talk about it, but like I'm just saying for me personally, I'm just like
Well, they just said that Kylo Ren wasn't interested.
Matt Smith will be one of the most. I mean, he was in Morbius, and that movie got chopped up in 10,000 pieces by Sony.
I don't think he'd betray Morbius by becoming.
It's morbing time.
Matt Smith was the latest actor who received an offer to play Reed Richards in Matt Shackman's Fantastic Four prior to the Justified strike taking place in Hollywood. Source Daniel RPK.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't see him.
I like Matt Smith though.
I mean, Matt Smith is a great actor and amazing. He was not good at Morbius because that movie got cut up into pieces by Sony. So,
I can see this.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got some heat. People love him in House of the Dragon. Yeah.
Literally, no one is being cast right now.
Yeah, literally no one. Yeah. So if this is true, that was prior.
He says prior. Yeah.
Yeah. If this is true, that was prior to the strike. Then yes, probably. Then that's right. But as of right now, I think they're just not gonna cast anybody.
People are saying, "Come on, just bring back."
He's not. The reason why he's not coming back is because he has a deal with I believe Paramount or Universal. I can't remember. Yeah. So he's gonna be busy making movies for them.
His portrayal in House of Dragon is almost as iconic as his Doctor Who performance.
Ooh, that is an outtake right there.
Well, I think more people saw it. You know, how as popular as Doctor Who is, I think. Well, I don't know. I wonder if House of Dragon is more.
No, Doctor Who is way more popular than House of Dragon.
I didn't get to the. I got to get back to Doctor Who. I only watched a little bit. I was enjoying it. I wasn't like gaga.
Not that
over
much,
it.
obviously.
Well, it's one of those shows where my wife watched ahead, and I lost track of where I was with the David Tennant era, and then I never got to the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who.
I know. I think it's a new season coming out. I'm not sure if it's out. But, you know.
All right, let's see what else Anthony has. We'll get to the mailbag. We'll probably have a shorter night because I am actually in pain with my poison ivy or whatever this is.
Or bad takes. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, my takes.
Get your wife to rub you down with calamine lotion.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for you, there's only three questions.
Okay.
I put a story down there too.
All right, cool. Bring up this TMNT. Well, here's my dilemma. I got to see Barbie, but I also really want to see TMNT. Now what do? I got to see 2 this week. I can with my A-list. I just got to find the time. I would have liked to go see a movie today, but they installed. Oh, and I do not have it installed in my bedroom.
Yeah, what were you bragging about? The super fast internet now?
It is working faster. I still have to get all this junk off my computer. But basically, the Verizon guy said, if you have us install each room up there, it's going to be expensive. I don't have the time today. He got really pissed off at his boss. He's like, the people that set up the installation didn't tell me all this. I don't have time to do this. I had how many installations today? Because he'd have to get up on a ladder and do all that. But basically, I already have an outside Ethernet cable going up to my wife's bedroom. He said, just drill a hole into the other bedroom and get an Ethernet splitter or switcher, and that'd be much cheaper for you. And then he gave me some cables to do it. So that's what I'm probably going to do to get it into the upstairs. But we already got the new router and everything, so that it's working better. It's faster. Here is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is now certified fresh.
That is great reviews. Jesus.
96%.
I think this is the
82 reviews.
Well,
Damn.
that's great. The fans love it.
Go to Rotten Tomatoes.
Fans, these are critics.
Oh,
these are the professionals.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So I don't trust it as much.
Yeah, I do. This movie's gonna be great. I could tell. It's gonna, but Barbie will have turtle soup, but it's gonna be good.
Let me bring up the other. Raises the bar for modern animation. Well, I think Across the Spider-Verse did. It's obviously
Across the Spider-Verse invented a new technology for all of this animation that we have going on now.
That looks dope.
And I think Pixar should follow that. I mean, well, it kind of is with Wish, I guess, sort of.
Maybe.
Yeah, sort of with the new movie.
Maybe Pixar should think of something new to compete. Maybe it's not the same old Pixar.
the thing is, they do bring out new movies. It's just the audience like the old movies.
I'm saying like a new style.
I
But I
think
guess
the
Elemental's
style-
had that a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Elemental got the new style, so yeah, true.
Yeah, I think some of the animation style hasn't been as exciting in Pixar. Like some even like the humanistic, the characters that
Mhm.
are supposed to resemble humans look a little generic.
Yeah.
Along
Yeah.
with the Walt Disney Studios 3D anime, they also look a little samey.
In Elementals, the background stuff from in the trailer, the background stuff looked amazing. It's just
Yeah,
the
Elemental
trailer,
Elemental. I think pushed the genre forward with the special effects.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I really am looking forward to this movie. I have the pass. I just got to find the time. I'll probably try. I'll see what's going on Thursday, and maybe Sunday I could go see Barbie. I'll see. I'm debate. I don't want to go to the big theater. I want to go to. Maybe I'll go Thursday to Barbie because then there'll be less people there than the
Yeah.
weekend. I'll have to see.
Thursday
All right.
night?
Do a spoiler stream for
Thursday
me and
right
Gail
after
to go
work.
at it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I get out at 2 on Thursday.
That's pretty good time, actually.
Yes, so I could probably see it at 3, get home, give my review. And I did not finish my Oppenheimer review, and I should do that tonight. There's another reason I want to do that, not like a long stream. Okay, so Loki season 2 has the biggest online trailer debut ever for Disney Plus series with 80 million views. Thank goodness.
Hell yes.
Because people were still upset. Not me, a Secret Invasion. I just didn't finish it yet. There's a lot of, and this is not just the anti-SJWs that are not happy with it. So I'm happy it's getting good traction.
It's mainly people on Twitter that's mad about Secret Invasion and stuff like that. I don't think people who watch Disney Plus, like the regular audience, like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I wish they would release their numbers, these people, these streaming services. I hope the strike, one of the good things that will come out of the strike is forcing these streamers to release their numbers.
I don't think that's gonna be a part of the new deal.
It's what they want. It's one of the things the actors
writers
want.
that. They really want that. And people, if that ever happened, people on social media is gonna clown these companies if they ever do that.
I think if there's a deal, it's probably going to be that they're allowed to release the numbers to the people that worked on it. But they they still might not even release it to the public.
Even the Grassroots thing.
It'll leak that.
Yeah, I agree.
No, because that could be under the contract.
Yeah.
That could be in the contract. If they find out who leaks that, boom, you're done. And
You know what? I'll see if my wife wants to see TMNT Thursday with me, and then I might, because we have a Cinemark movie tickets too, and I would like to see a movie with my wife. Unless she wants to see Barbie, she might want to see Barbie.
I imagine she want to see Barbie.
No, she's not. I asked her a few times. She's like,
good
she's
for
not
her.
against it or anything. She's like, but this
You know,
is a
hang
good
on,
sign for-
Degrassi, that's interesting. So they don't want to release the numbers. That's going to be a hard no for the studios. But then, how are they going to negotiate this thing? If the numbers aren't released?
They're probably gonna pay the writers more money and the actors and give their whatever. They make zero money from streaming, the writers.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna put that deal.
Well, how are they going to measure that though? Because is it a percentage of profits? But if they're going to do that, then they have to release the numbers. That's the thing. It's very interesting from a. I mean, it's one of the things like when you do unions, like, all right, whatever. I mean, it's one of the NFL things. They don't release the numbers, and it's one of the
They
big
don't. They
complaints.
never.
Yeah.
Man. These companies, no matter what, they never release the numbers. No. Because people will laugh at them if they do.
Well, I'm very happy. This is promising for.
Oh yeah,
the Marvel
I'm
League.
so excited.
Yeah.
I'm
I
so
think it's
excited.
because
I've been saying for a while.
It's because people love Loki as a character and the general audience.
He's a perfect casting for Loki.
He is perfect.
I hope he's better in this season than he was last season.
I love season one.
I kind of agree with that.
10 out of 10
Yeah.
season.
He was
But
phoning it in a little
people
bit.
know Loki
I
for
hope he.
last
I hope
time.
he. I also hope he kicks a little more ass in this one, which the trailers seem to indicate he would be kicking more ass.
Let me tell you, I am so excited for this show because, and I've been saying it for a while now, and I'm a broken record. The two guys they got to show run this and direct made my favorite movie from last year, Something in the Dirt. and it's
Yeah, you
really a
mentioned,
special. It's a special movie, and I've seen other films from them, and they always deliver. So I am so excited. I think this is the most excited I've been for Marvel.
Well, and you know what? Too,
even though I loved WandaVision and all that stuff, I wasn't expecting to love it as much.
What the hell?
What? What'd I do?
What is this?
Alrighty.
Florida aquarium blames manatees' death on
The
high
simple
intensity.
answer is Florida.
With another male manatee who is also his brother.
Confused.
That's where I'm like, oh god.
All right. This is interesting.
Like I said,
God.
it's Florida.
Anyway, also,
He looks
you know-
happy there. That's not the right.
well, he died doing what he loved.
How is this news?
I would.
We're so glad you found us.
This is why Perp did this.
You fell for the old fake joke.
Wait for play it again. I like
Get
that.
ready
good story.
for the encore.
Combined with the story, watch
He's
your
on mute. He's
watch
on
your
mute.
high intensity activities, everyone, please, and away from family members.
He's on
Definitely.
mute.
Oh my
He's
god.
on mute. Pep's on
Maybe he
mute.
didn't know it was his brother. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's just a
That's
happy-go-lucky
unnatural.
manatee. He didn't know. I hope.
Manatee on manatee crime.
You can't go silent after that, Perp. This is your doing.
Yeah.
We were
Look at
talking
that.
about Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston, and then we get to that. I mean, geez.
Baby
Explain
has that-
yourself, Perp. Explain
He's
yourself.
He's laughing. You know what? I told Perp what I used to do in high school when I was a punk kid. We'd take
You were a
pictures.
punk?
Of
You're still a punk.
Well, not a punk, but we do. I had a six
Quote unquote high school.
We'd take pictures of like poop
His
in a
dating
toilet
pool.
or puke, and then we'd go to like
Ew.
we go
That's
to
too much
the
information.
grocery store community board, the cork boards with like guitar lessons. Then we post the pictures up and stand to the side and watch people get disgusted when they saw.
What the hell?
Hey.
Those poor old ladies just wanting to get piano lessons.
Oh my god, it was so hilarious. But this is
terrorists.
the youthful humor.
Oh, since we're sidetracked, I have a question for both
was
Jay and Anthony.
Go ahead.
What?
Since you guys are very critical of everything.
I'm not critical.
Love you, bro. Love you, bro.
Trash.
What do you think about my show, and what could I do to do better?
I think it's fine. I think it's a good show with your friends. I'm not no problem with it.
I have a question. How can I get Bruce for success? How do I?
Easy.
He's doing good. He gets thumbs up.
Show up on time for starters.
I know.
I got like 24 thumbs up in my video last video.
Show
Like,
up on time.
I
Be
do
prepared.
like the
How dare you,
slides.
Bert?
Those
He
are
said,
great.
Do you even know me?
Be prepared. Show up on time.
You know
Have
how
topics
Logan-
ready. Little
Not-
stuff like
Why
that.
do I have
The-
to be prepared?
the
When we
little
get stories
things
like
help.
the manatee story.
I mean,
I
to
don't
be
need
fair,
to be
Max, he was
prepared
like
when you get
45
manatee.
minutes late into the stream.
I'm as itchy. And I'm in
Mm,
pain right now.
to be, yeah.
My
I mean, of
legs and my
course.
arms. I should have wore long sleeves when I did the weeds.
What are you skulking in the bushes for?
What?
Well, he
I
got
didn't-
poison ivy. He's
It was hot. It was
Max.
hot,
running the
so I had-
bath?
I
Max,
had shorts and a t-shirt, but I showered
Max
right
is at a
right
pickle park.
after.
Confirmed.
We need CJH with the sound effects right now. Where do you go?
You know what a pickle park is, right, Voltaire?
I think I do. Yeah.
All right, so mailbag.
Oh, sorry, Tatra. Bruce, I like your show. To give you some thoughtful, constructive criticism, I need some time to think about it. So I don't want to just fire off. Off the top of my
Needs
head,
more
I can't think of
Voltaire
any.
is what he's trying to say.
Should I fire my
invited me.
panel? No, stop.
No,
Panel is very friendly.
no.
I love those guys.
Mhm.
I get jealous of the pickups. That's my criticism. I'm like, damn.
Well, you
that's
don't get
awesome.
you don't get jealous of the production value of the show, really?
The pre-production is impressive, I have to say.
Yeah.
Huh. Don't get me started on that.
Anthony Beltry, what is? Oh, this is a great question, Anthony. Thank you. You treated my mailbag with respect. I appreciate that. What is your top 3 movies of the year? I would definitely put Across the Spider-Verse in there.
All right.
I'm sorry, Flash isn't in it. I loved Flash. I loved the experience of seeing it with my friends, and that inspired me to go back to the movies. Guardians 3 is really good. I'd say Guardians.
Who's changed it? CJ, this is not your show.
He's
there.
Not even here.
Not here. That's Little Movie Perp. He's playing around with StreamYard.
I messed up.
What about Oppenheimer?
See, my Oppenheimer review is going to be complicated. I love the art, how far he took some artistic flair with the movie, and like some of the stuff that's like in Oppenheimer's mind that's not actually happening in reality, and some of the visual choices. But the score was just like so intense that it was hard to even focus on the
the
great acting.
The score is made by the guy who made the Book of Boba Fett score.
Nah,
that score is amazing. So,
but I think Oppenheimer was really good.
You think he's gonna win an Oscar this year?
I hope. Cillian Murphy was amazing, and there was some great. There was some really. The acting across the board was just top notch in that movie. Even Josh Hartnett, I was like surprised because I never was against him
in a long time.
I know because he really advanced his craft. His acting was amazing in this. Like all the actors.
Max, what about the people who are complaining about the nudes from what's her name?
I had no problems with those. They added to the story. They were important.
That's not Nolan's style.
I'm gonna get a black dress.
No, it wasn't just in there to be in there. It was part of the story. I mean, not spoiler warning, but Oppenheimer liked the ladies. And that was his. I could say this his communist girlfriend.
I like Florence Pugh.
Yeah, why do you get political?
She is actually a communist.
Oh,
come on.
That's part of this.
That's what they all say.
Yep.
That would be a turnoff, but I think I could get past it.
What? Like you would turn on anyone that was hot. Come on.
You're a future mark for a freaking Russian spy.
Might be for you,
and I don't want to give a spoiler, but there is something that I noticed when I told my cousin. He's like, "Really?" All I'm saying is I don't want to give spoilers, but there's something with Florence Pugh's character that you have to really pay attention to every scene she's in, and not just the nude scenes like Voltaire.
I was about to say in the nude.
Not just the nude scenes.
Okay.
Not
and
just.
Look for an extra hand. That's all I'm saying.
Good for Florence Pugh for doing a nude scene for artistic integrity. Yeah. Some actresses, once they get to her level, like she's on the upswing, they would refuse.
Oh, please! This is a Nolan movie.
Yeah, but he's never done a
top
nude
of the
scene.
top of the exactly why. Another reason why she.
Well, I would have liked to say Mission Impossible should be in there, but it's not in my top 3.
What about Guardians?
Oppenheimer might. Guardians 3 might. The one I know for sure is in there is Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse for sure for me as well.
Barbie.
Guardians 3 and Oppenheimer are strong contention. Indiana Jones was a lot of fun, but I don't think it was the top 3.
You love that underwater scene.
Yeah.
I think for me, top 2 so far it has been Across the Spider-Verse and Mission Impossible.
Little Mermaid could have been in there if it was, but I think Halle Bailey, she was the best part of it.
What about Dungeons and Dragons?
That was a lot of fun, but I don't think the best of the year.
The best is still yet.
I'll have to revisit it. Great question, Anthony. I appreciate it. Voltaire says, do you think Oppenheimer should be released in Japan, or would that be insensitive?
That will never happen.
No.
That was never happen.
That's
a very sore subject.
That is a
Japanese people.
I wouldn't even. Nope.
It's a topic. It's a hot topic.
We committed mass murder. Come on.
Yeah,
we ended the war.
No,
it's
but
still
it doesn't
mass
matter.
murder.
It's still
that was overkill.
That was way
overkill.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Pearl Harbor. Never forget.
It is a very touchy subject.
Michael
to be
Bay,
released
Pearl
there,
Harbor,
but I think it.
I like that movie.
I don't think it.
Oh my god!
Like, would you want Japan to ban the movie? Like, I don't think that's the answer
movie,
either.
I don't think they'll release it.
I don't think a wide release would make sense, but I also don't want to.
I think they'll have it available if someone wants to see it, but I don't think anyone's gonna want to. No one's gonna want to see it, so no theater's gonna want to show it.
Yeah,
They're not gonna make any money.
I don't think a wide release would make sense. I wouldn't be if someone wanted to do it. I wouldn't be protesting against,
I think Warner Brothers would get a lot of heat if they released that.
They will.
But I also don't think it should be banned. Like you should be able, if people want to pay VOD and rent it there or have an opportunity.
No, I think people
has it been banned?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think.
No, but it hasn't been released.
It hasn't. I don't think it hasn't. Somebody in the chat could write it.
Interesting question.
You gotta realize that different countries and different cultures. Not every movie has to be released in every country every time.
Except for Barbie.
Yeah, but all our big American...
I'm getting a little... Can I be honest? I'm very happy that everyone loves Barbie, and I'm happy in movies.
Here we go. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
I'm happy it's
Dance
making
puppet.
money,
This is
but
what I wanted.
It's kind of like when a song is so popular that it gets annoying. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Not specifically that song, but it's like in your face popular stuff.
You could play my
here we go.
Max, be careful.
$1 billion everywhere.
I got to go back to my indie roots of it's too.
So
cool.
Max is
it's
skipping
Barbie.
Barbie.
I can't like it. No, I'm not skipping it. I'm just
Max is
skipping
skipping Barbie.
It's going to be on his list of.
I don't think
billion other
I'm
movies
thinking I'm going to
that he has to
enjoy
see.
the movie. I think it's probably going to surpass my expectations. But changing the
No, not
world,
anymore.
Barbie, changing the. I don't know.
Barbie been.
Just adding a little pink. Adding a little pink to your day, bro.
It's like I understand why people get annoyed with Snyder talk now.
Yeah,
it's
the
Barbie
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Max, be careful. These two.
It's only been 2 weeks, bro. You've been doing Snyder talk for years.
Don't forget that these two purposely excluded DL because he had a controversial opinion different from theirs about the Barbie movie when they.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a huge panel once you saw it. It was going to be DL and me and Brucifer and whoever else, and we were going to go at it.
Okay.
And now you ruined that. You ruined that for me.
No,
I ruined it.
You ruined that for me.
I'm just kidding.
We can't exclude
I'm kidding too.
DL because he's part of MMA. He could have popped on the stream anytime.
Chubby Teddy Monster Productions is KK doomed? Yes, she is doomed.
Of course, man.
She's not doomed. She moves with impunity. That woman.
She's the Temple of Doom.
She's the Temple of Doomed.
She is doomed from the start.
And her
what? No, she's not. I am offended, sir. I am offended.
From the start of a movie.
She is the embodiment of the Force. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
My God.
She made the Force female. She made the Force female.
Well, when Kathleen Kennedy leaves, I know me and a couple of my friends are gonna have celebration.
Why?
Because she's out of Star Wars. That's why.
Okay.
But Star Wars has never been better.
That's what they all
What do you say? What do you mean? If that's what they all say, why are you celebrating? You're taking that away from all of us. All of us. Because that's what they all say.
Oh, itchy.
It's unanimous.
I'm sorry. I'm losing
Everyone
my
loves
mind.
the Kennedy.
Yeah, I'm itchy as well, Max. Trust me, I know.
Second highest earning producer in Hollywood history.
Yeah, you're going to get rid of the second highest earning producer?
What does it
Why
have
do you
to
hate
do
your
with her
company?
being the president of Lucasfilm?
That she's making money, and also, by the way, Disney is the most profitable company. Everyone's saying how Disney's going terrible. It's the most profitable company of 2023 so far by several billion. Not even Universal's touching it.
Listen, she's had some recent successes with Andor, and I thought Indiana Jones was good.
Okay, we do not need to just.
They asked the question.
Let me find the banner.
Do it.
I'm sorry. I'm
Go,
going to
Voltaire.
have to,
your turn. What do you got?
I guess that both her and Spielberg get credit for the box office for ET. Both of them do. Two producers.
Yeah.
It was all her.
Maybe someone that made the film. Yeah. Directed it.
Come on, you can't include those movies in her repertoire.
Sure. Okay, The Sixth Sense. Because it wasn't
that one.
I actually think it was BS that Spielberg didn't thank her on the Indiana Jones. Remember that?
Fascinating. That was.
I was upset for her. They should have included her in thanking her.
There's
There's three people that are integral to the success of Indiana Jones and bringing it, and she's standing there, and she looked like that was embarrassing. I was upset for her.
That video was cringe.
Did you guys see that?
No.
Lucifer?
What are you talking about now?
When Indiana Jones premiere, when they bring when Steven Spielberg is talking about, he's introducing it to the premiere. They have a big audience. They have George Lucas.
Which Indiana Jones?
The new one.
Most recent.
Dial of Destiny.
Oh,
so
what
Spielberg
is Spielberg
says
doing that one?
Before they presented the movie,
he just presented.
He said, "I want to bring up 3 integral people to this." And that the weird thing is John Williams wasn't even on stage. Kathleen Kennedy was there with her husband. Steven Spielberg's on stage, and he invites George and Harrison. And he says, "George Lucas, first integral part to Indiana Jones' success in the history of Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford, obviously. And then the third person, Kathy's looking like, oh, he's going to thank me. And he said, John Williams." That's true, but there should have been 4 people.
She clapped for the first 2, but not for John Williams.
I mean,
because she was important.
That doesn't even matter. Like he works with John Williams every movie he does.
I know, but it was very awkward. Steven Spielberg was like tone deaf at that announcement with her standing there with her husband, and she stopped clapping after the third one. And they're like, they're not going to thank me. It was very awkward.
That is what it is.
He should have said something if she's on stage. Boo on Spielberg.
Oh, we got to watch that video one of these days because these are all skeptics here.
Boo,
that video
no, but I'm actually saying she should have got credit. Boo Spielberg
is about to be nominated in 11 categories. You're about to see us sweep the nominations.
Boo Spielberg. You should have thanked Kathy.
This is payback. This is Spielberg finding out he's not getting a Best Director nomination for Jaws live.
It's humming this morning with expectation.
Don't ever mess with Kathleen Kennedy.
Dino, it's not what I saw. Everyone was reporting on that. It was very
Everybody
awkward.
who?
Lots of people.
Who's these lots of people? Sources, please.
Echo Based Network.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Please.
Exactly.
Valiant Renegade.
Exactly.
Okay, exactly. Goodbye.
Goodbye with that argument.
No, I'm saying he should have thanked her. Why are you getting mad at me?
Okay. Can we just please stop? Stop.
I love Dog Day Afternoon. Great film.
Oh, this is how
because he wasn't working with Kathleen yet.
Damn, he seems mad.
Bias Widows reported that, Max.
You can watch it yourself. I watched it myself. I didn't.
Oh, you got to see the video.
It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing for who?
Kathy.
And she's angry.
Don't feel bad for her.
I
She's
do.
doing just fine.
No, she should have been thanked for when you're having a premiere and she's the only other person on stage and you don't thank her for the success of Indiana Jones. That's bad form, Steven.
Bro, it doesn't matter. He
Bad
works
form
with
or
John
perfect?
Williams every fucking movie he does. Damn. That's a classic TV.
Oh, poor Steven. We can watch the clip if someone has the clip. I don't know.
Spielberg was pissed.
This is
No,
more important.
I think it's time.
Let's end it on Spielberg being pissed.
All right.
I got something to show.
All right, good. Oh, I'm so itchy.
Oh, it's so
Hold on,
itchy.
let me just do this.
Ouch. It's a success. I'm telling you, it's probably
Breaking news.
Little Mermaid takes the top spot on VOD across all platforms.
We did it.
Of course, it made profit, like and
I'm sure that soundtrack is fire.
And they made money. And they made money from the soundtrack.
Yeah, it was the number one soundtrack.
They made money from
download the soundtrack.
Pretty good, cool. And a lot of people's gonna watch on Disney Plus this week. So,
it's free this week.
Wait, what's free this week?
It's free on Disney Plus this week.
It's coming out this week. That's what they say, or next week,
Oh,
whatever it is.
No, I think it doesn't come out till later September.
Oh, okay.
And doesn't let me see.
I think it's on VOD. It just came on VOD today.
Oh, so it's not going to be on Disney Plus this week. No.
Yeah, it's making money.
That's great. One other thing I want us to do, let's show some love to CJH. He's playing Red Dead Redemption. Let's go in his chat and say, hey, CJH, we love you, bro.
We love you, buddy.
But
if everyone.
I already did.
Oh yeah, so it's not gonna be on Disney Plus for a long time. Yeah.
And we're streaming.
That's probably gonna be the most watched streaming movie of all time on Disney
Watch Amanda
Plus. It's gonna break numbers.
Oh, I will not be surprised.
Well, yeah, until Guardians 3 comes out. Maybe you're right.
Either way, they're not going to tell us.
Did everyone go
Fair.
thumbs up and put something in the chat so he knows we're watching?
He knows he's watching. Where's the link?
Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Thumbs up this video, everybody. It's free.
Yeah, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything.
And become a member for 99 cents.
That's not free, but still do it.
AMPTP reaches out to WGA chief negotiator in efforts to resume talks.
Take down your message. Take down
your messages.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, good. I think they the right.
Oh God.
Good.
Spicy messages.
Yeah.
People are always presuming Brucifer's up to no good. I
am up to no good. I am Brucifer, the morning star, the bringer of light.
Yeah, I hope the writers and the actors get a good deal. So,
Callie,
let's go.
Get over here. Callie,
yeah, send
stop
purple
it.
all that residual money.
Kitty
Yeah,
doesn't like you. Momo does not like you, and you don't like Momo.
you have the best names for your pets.
That's because
Momo.
my wife takes care of that. I'm not very,
Momo.
Basil, Callie,
Momo.
Anyway.
Oh!
Wow.
Anyways, I guess.
Why do you hate Momo?
Yeah, Talati, that's Momo.
It's Momo.
He's bothering the cats.
Isn't Momo that?
Momo loves my goatee.
Mumu. What's a mumu?
It's like a dress that heavy-set women wear.
Okay, Mumu.
Around the house.
She
That's what I
doesn't
was
like
thinking.
baby
Momo,
hands.
Mumu. Okay.
She's barking because she doesn't like you.
Who does?
Yeah, I think it's time.
We should end because I also
Yeah, I think it's time to end.
I
Yeah,
also
definitely.
want to play Disney Speedstorm with the Lilo and Stitch. Just came out. I didn't get to play it yet.
Nerd.
And then I should finish my Oppenheimer review.
You should be working on your next show. Just saying.
You should be buying tickets to Barbie.
Should be working on my next show. I gotta order.
Calamine lotion.
Yeah.
You should be listening to that Sound of Freedom, if you know what I mean.
I was gonna go see that.
I know you were.
Please no.
Controversial topic. Alert.
Barbie, I say you do that. Sound
I'm
of
not
Barbie.
gonna join QAnon or anything.
Forget Barbenheimer. It's Sound of Barbie.
Sound of Barbie.
Everyone
Barbie
thinks
for
I'm going
freedom
to
or whatever. I don't
I'm
know.
going to the
Barbie
initiation
of freedom.
meeting. No, I was going to a movie that was released to theaters. It's about a topic that's serious.
Now it is.
It's always been serious.
Oh wow! I'm glad you realized that.
Yes.
But
I've never said anything to the contrary.
Max, you got to be finishing this up, and I hope you learned a valuable lesson about your thumbnail. And if anything,
great that I had a lot of viewers tonight. And
Max,
it worked.
if anything, you had to have learned that
Clown
not
knows his
all.
work.
Matt, can I play
Wait,
my
what?
outro?
Did you? All right,
Your outro? Wait, whose show is this?
Because it's the ending, innit? So we'll just do the outro, innit?
What?
Oh my god!
What the hell? Did I miss something?
Palladia show. All
Yeah.
right, do the outro now.